The LEGO Star Wars 2025 leaks are non-stop, and today I've got even more information for you guys, including the first known battle pack for next year, but I'll get to that in a minute. First off, I gotta talk about some important information surrounding the U-Wing that's supposed to be coming next year. So as we know, it is supposed to be based off of Andor Season 2, set number 75399 with 594 pieces. Its retail price was originally said to be $80 and it has now changed to $70 although more importantly, we do not know the minifigure lineup for this set. And the reason I say that is because currently right now there is a alleged minifigure lineup going around that is supposed to be for this set that some very big creators have already reported on, and the person that first leaked this set himself has come out and said that that minifigure lineup is not true. We do not know what the actual minifigure lineup is. You can pause this and read all of it if you want to, but basically the alleged minifigure lineup for this set came from a reputable source who made a wish list for a minifigure lineup for this set, and people took that literally or just misunderstood it, and they posted it as the official minifigure lineup when it is in fact not the official lineup. So as of now, we do not know how many minifigures are going to be in this set, and we do not know what they are going to be. All we know officially is that it has 594 pieces, and the price is $70, not $80. And speaking of that price change, $70 is $10 cheaper than the original one from 2016, so I think it's pretty much safe to say that it's going to be a pretty small ship. And when I say pretty small, I mean it's going to be downsized more than most sets have been downsized. At this point, with it now being $70, I'm not even sure if there will be room for minifigures inside the whole area like there was in the 2016 model. So yeah, $70 is cool and all, but it's going to be very small, which I think a lot of people are going to dislike. And speaking of sets that have had price changes, the Jango Fett helmet that is coming on May 1st, which originally was said to have a price of $80, is now $70, which is the same price as the current Mandalorian helmet that is out right now, so I imagine it'll pretty much be the same size and to scale with that, as well as all of the other helmet sets. Anyways though, now actually moving on to the new sets that have surfaced since my last leak video. Over the past few days, well really over the past 24 hours actually, there has been talk of a battle pack coming in June of 2025. Literally about 24 hours ago from the time of me making this video, we didn't know what it was, but now it is allegedly, emphasis on allegedly, said to be a Night Troopers battle pack releasing on June 1st for $20, including 4 minifigures, Captain Enoch, and 3 Night Troopers. And I said allegedly because this isn't 100% confirmed, but there is a very high chance this is real. And honestly, to me at least, I don't think this is very surprising at all. I think everyone was expecting a Night Trooper battle pack at some point. Now, do I think they should have waited until 2025 to release it? No, I think it should have been released this year in 2024. I just know that some people might be kind of disappointed that this is potentially going to take up the spot for a clone battle pack. But still, like I said, I think we were all expecting this at some point. It is kind of annoying that they are including Captain Enoch in it. He really should have just came in the Battle of Peridia set that just released in August. This is kind of the same situation we had with Captain Vaughn when he should have just been included in the 2020 AAT, but they didn't, and they waited until 2023 and put him in a battle pack. I just don't understand why they felt the need to put a named character like this in a battle pack when they should have just thrown him in the set from this year. But as for Enoch himself goes, I'm honestly kind of scared to see how LEGO actually ends up doing him. Like obviously they're gonna make a whole new helmet print for him, right, and make him actually look good, but there is a small bad feeling I had that they might just put some crappy gold print straight on the Stormtrooper helmet that we already have, and it just won't look very good, because if you look at Enoch, he obviously doesn't have the same helmet shape as the other Stormtroopers, and I really hope LEGO doesn't take the lazy route and just put a gold print on top of the Family Guy Stormtrooper helmet that they are using right now. But other than those few things, I don't have much to say about this battle pack. I'm sure the Night Troopers will be the same one that we got in Peridia, and as for the build goes, honestly, I have no idea what it's going to be. Maybe it could be one of those Wolfhound things, or maybe it could just be some type of speeder that LEGO comes up with. I'm not sure. Next up, we have another helmet set that is actually supposed to be releasing in May or June of 2025, that being an AT-AT pilot with 760 pieces and a retail price of $70. And I'm sure you guys have already heard of this, so I don't want to talk about it for too long, but I do have to say I'm actually pretty excited for it. I do think the AT-AT drivers have pretty cool helmet designs, especially with the red Imperial logos on the top. I'm excited to see how LEGO does it. I think they'll do a pretty decent job. A lot of the helmet sets have been hit or miss, but I have high hopes for this one, and I'm excited to see what it's going to look like. But perhaps a set that is more exciting is actually a sequel set that is said to be coming next year, that being 75406 Midi-Scale Kylo Ren's Command Shuttle with 450 pieces and a retail price of $50. Now, I'm not sure when this is supposed to release. I've heard January, I've heard March, I don't know which one. If it is March, that would be kind of weird, because so far this would be the only set we know of that's releasing in March, so just having one set released on March would be kind of out of line with what LEGO usually does. But despite its release date, I think it'll be a pretty decent set. set, it'll be $50, so it'll be quite small. Although Kylo Ren's command shuttle is just such a cool ship that I have high hopes for this. I don't think it'll look bad despite how small it's going to be, and I also think it's going to be the one sequel set to represent the 10-year anniversary of The Force Awakens, and I think Kylo Ren's command shuttle was really probably the best option. It's a really awesome looking ship and a very popular set as well. The 2019 set was extremely popular and a lot of people like it, so it just makes sense that they'd make a midi-scale one or just try to keep it on shelves for a bit longer and represent the 10-year anniversary of The Force Awakens in some form. And then lastly, we have some more information about the Plo Koon's Jedi Starfighter that I talked about in my last video, and really that it's pretty much confirmed now. In my last video I mentioned that it was more of a rumor and might not end up happening, but now it's said to actually be true and that we are most likely getting Plo Koon's Jedi Starfighter next year. Its set number is 75400, it has 230 pieces and is going to retail for $40 US, which unfortunately seems like the modern price for Starfighters now. It'll of course have Plo Koon and R7D4. It's rumored that it might have a third figure. I'm not sure what that third figure could be. We could all throw our wildest shot out there and get our hopes up for like maybe a Wolfpack Trooper or something, but there is a chance that it might just end up being Plo Koon and R7D4 for $40, which I think is pretty ridiculous. So let's at least hope it has a third figure. Anyways guys, that is all the new information that I have for you today. As promised, I am doing my best to report on all the new 2025 LEGO Star Wars information that comes out, so if you don't want to miss any, make sure you're subscribed, and if you want to check out more of my videos, you can see them on the screen right now.